Hello everybody, welcome to Light My Way. Today our reading is about what if you do it? What if you do whatever you have in mind, whether it's moving, changing job, reaching out to someone, leaving someone, putting your kids in a specific school, anything you have in mind. Is it in your best interest right now to do it? What will happen? So we have 3 piles today. You'll see the close-up right after the intro. So for some, the reading might be positive. For others, it's going to be negative, depending on what you have in mind. But just remember that this is for this moment. As of right now, if you do it now, is it the right time? So there we go. I'll see you at your reading. Group 1, welcome to your reading. So for those who skipped the intros, today's reading is about what if you do it? What if you do what you have in mind? What will happen? So for some people here, this could be positive, a good news. For others, it might not be, depending on what you have in mind. So I'm going to stay as neutral as possible here. But for some, you might be surprised because it might tell you to do the opposite of what you have in mind. So that might give you more options to consider. So we'll see. So this could be about moving, about changing job, reaching out to someone, leaving someone, putting your kids in a certain programs, whatever it is that you have in mind. We'll see what this has to say. What will happen if you do it, group 1? We have the Fool. The Empress. Oh, so far so good. Or positive, I should say positive. We have the 5 of Swords. The Star reversed. And the 10 of Pentacles as well. Okay. It's like if you do this, it's going to be a risk for you. It's going to be empowering as well. And allow you to like build on solid foundation. Create something for you. It feels like there's a risk because here what we have is like turning your back on something. It's like in order to do what you want to do, you need to give up on something, turn your back on something and something. Make sure that your expectations are realistic here, not too dreamy. We have the 7 of Cups here, reverse under the Star. So that's a lack of like, it's being a little aside from reality, maybe being a little dreamy or overly excited about something. So I'm just going to check it out a bit more. The Moon. So it looks like what you're having in mind needs to be tweaked a little bit, transformed, or maybe like just take the time to evaluate a different way to do it. There's definitely something that you're going to have to let go, or that you're avoiding unconsciously as well. But it would be a big change. Big change with a solid outcome. It would be very empowering for you, but it is a risk. It's a fresh new beginning. It would be a big change for you. And I think what this is saying the most is to not be impatient with this. Take the time to plan it properly and to be realistic. So it's like you need to slow down a tad before you actually do it. So don't be too, you don't want to be naive about this. Okay, so I'm going to check if you do it now as it is, as your idea is at the moment. How will you feel about the outcome? And that's going to give you a bit more of an insight. Which deck am I going to use? Well, let's go with this. Okay. So if my group 1 here goes ahead with their idea as it is, and they do it right now, how will they feel about the outcome? We have the Magician combined with the King of Wands. This deck combines major arcanas with the minors. So the Magician, King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, Five of Cups reversed. This says, you pierce my soul. I'm half agony, half hope. So very regretful when this card is upright, but you have it reversed. So I think there's a lot of healing happening here. Lots of joy. It's going to feel right. It's going to feel powerful. It's going to feel like you're also like the leader of, you're taking the charge of whatever you have in mind. I don't think you're going to regret it. I really don't think you're going to regret it. I think it's in your best interest to do it. But just make sure your expectations are realistic. Eight of Wands. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands here, but it was reversed here at the bottom. So I think the outcome, you'd be very satisfied with it. But it's the end of something. So when you do it, you need to be ready. So you need to, because it's going to be the end of something. It's like you're moving towards something different. It's going to be, I don't know if it's life-changing in a big, big way, but it's going to be a big change. So, yeah. Food for thoughts for you. Let's get you a few advice and see what those have to say. If you're interested in a bit more precise reading, you can visit my website. There's very short readings, long readings, all types of readings on there. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Everything is in the description box. First advice here. Oh, I'll take those. Those are funny. That and these. Advice for my group 1. What's the advice for my group 1? Okay, here we go. Do it with passion or not at all. How on point is that? Never forget that you write your own story, so make it one you will never forget. I'd say it's time for you to jump in. Yeah. The right thing to do isn't always the easy thing to do, but it's easier to know I did it than 8 that I didn't. So you don't want to regret not doing it. Basically, these two are saying like do it, just like your reading is saying. Asking for help is a gift I give myself and others. So you might need support through this. Admitting that you need help shows strength of character. It takes a great man or person to let go of his ego and accept guidance. The ego will always fight for its survival. It's always up to you if you let it win. So maybe that's what this is here. Maybe your perception is all like fantasist, and fantasy, unrealistic. I'm not even sure I pronounced that right. Anyways, I'm not even sure it's a word. Yeah, maybe asking for advice would be a good idea. But overall here, it's saying Let's do it. It's saying go for it. So group 1, go for it. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you, if it makes sense. And I'll see you very soon. Take care. Good day. Hello, group 2. Today our reading is about what will happen if you do it. What will be the outcome? And the second question I'm asking, it's how you will feel about the outcome. So, what will happen if my group 2 here decides to do it? And by doing it, I mean, it could be anything. It could be moving, changing job, leaving someone, reaching out to someone, forgiving someone, putting your kid in a specific program, buying a special gift for someone, getting engaged, whatever, okay? It could be anything. So for some, this might be a good answer. For others, it might not be what you expect. So we'll see. For group 2, what if they do it? We have the 8 of Swords reversed. That's good. Or relieving. King of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Wait a minute. I want to clarify the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. Knight of Wands reverse. Why are you there? The Fool. Okay. That's what I thought. And the Hermit here. You don't want to do what you have in mind impulsively. You want to think about it. You want to prepare. Okay. I would be... you need to really think about it. I'd say maybe see things differently, and also turning your energy towards yourself. So it might feel a little selfish to do that, but it's gonna be freeing you with this Eight of Swords reversed. So it's like you're gonna get out of your cage. It's going to give you more options. You'll be less confined. I'm hearing being stuck or confined. I'm hearing that word. Being confined into one box type thing. So it's going to give you like wings, if I can say it like that. The only thing is that you don't want to do that impulsively. You want to take your time before you take that chance, because it seems like it makes you a little insecure to take that step. But overall, it's going to give you more options. It's going to make you feel more at peace and more prepared. And it's going to be putting yourself first too. So for some of you, you might feel guilty with that. Like, it's like you're doing it for you. It could be like, example, like you want to take a week vacation, but you're going to leave your partner and with the 2 kids alone for a week, and you might feel guilty about that, like taking that time for you. But overall, it's like, you need it. Yeah, Ace of Swords is the right thing. It feels like it's the right thing. Knight of Cups here, Wheel of Fortune. Very, like, those are all yes cards. So, so it'd be a good idea. It's saying here, it's in your best, in your highest interest to do it. How will you feel if you do it? How will that make you feel? What will the outcome make you feel? I should specify. 2 of Wands reversed. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. The Joker is the Fool. and the Lovers combined with the Six of Cups. I'm just going to clarify this one here. It's like you've been waiting for this for a long time. The Sun, Nine of Wands combined with it. It is well to have as many olds up upon happiness as possible. It's like it's time to stop waiting for this and do it. I think you're going to feel very aligned. It's going to be a big risk, but you're going to love. This is very, like, these are two union cards here. So everything is coming together. It doesn't mean like being in a relationship, but things will come together. You might find that it takes a lot of determination, a lot of preparation, but it's like you're putting more assets in your basket. You're giving yourself more tools. It's opening doors. It's like you're going to feel like it was about time I stopped waiting for this. That's pretty much how I feel it in King of Pentacles here. You're going to feel empowered, feel grounded, feel in charge, feel committed. Yeah, so basically it's saying you're going to feel good about this, even though there's like determination involved, maybe a lot of work or improvement, or like you're going to need to like kind of work on this a little bit. Needs efforts, but it's not like a big thing. You're going to enjoy this. So let's get you a few advice. This is nice. This is nice. I love doing readings like that. Okay, let's get you advices about this. What else does group 2 needs to know? That. What do they need to know? What else? Whoop. Okay, you got 2 that fell, so get a bonus card. This one. Advice for group 2. Oh, you are enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. So basically you can do it. You shouldn't doubt yourself. You shouldn't doubt yourself here. Compared to no one, we all have our own journey and our own rhythm. It is okay to want more for yourself, but be gentle with yourself in the process. Be your own supporter rather than your own enemy. Very nice. So it's like you're capable of doing this. And that's what I was saying by feeling empowered here, in charge of, it's like, of your life. Yeah. I think you're going to like that, the outcome. Here we have, I can spend my days feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the things that's daunting me. If I'm gonna spend it, it might as well be a good investment. So basically this is like, do it. Move through your fears or insecurities, through your doubts. You can see that little ladybug walking across here, that plant that can swallow it. Just like, go slowly but surely, and you're going to cross the bridge, and you're enough and you're capable of doing it. Bonus card. I'm the only me I've got. So I'm going to speak lovingly to myself from sun up to sun up. That means extra compliment, all the critical anxiety spiral. And here it says you look better than average. You sure can make a lemon square. And wow, you're good at compliments. So this is like encouraging yourself. And give yourself a little pat on the back, you know. Very similar 2 cards, aren't they? Here we have whatever I choose to believe becomes true for me. And that's true, eh? What you believe becomes your reality. So if you believe that you can do it, you will do it. If you tell yourself it's too difficult for you to do it, well, guess what? You're not going to do it. So you never know if you're capable. So what you believe in becomes reality. Life is beautiful, and I am grateful to be living another day. Basically, like, it feels like it's saying, like, don't waste time. Start doing it. Preparing at the minimum. There we go, group 2. I think overall this is a yes, do what you have in mind. Go for it. If you're interested in more details about that project or that idea you have, you can check out my website for a personal reading, or just contact me if you have any questions. There we go. So thank you so much for being with me. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we're asking, should you do what you have in mind? Whether it's moving, finding a new job, leaving someone, forgiving someone, reaching out to someone. It could be about putting your kid in a specific school. It could be about anything. It could be about, like, should you get engaged? Should you propose? So anything here that you have in mind, should you do it? So first question is, what's going to happen if you do it? And second question will be, how will you feel with the outcome? Okay, because sometimes it's difficult to do it, but the outcome is great. And vice versa. So that's why I'm asking 2 questions here, and you're gonna have a few advice at the end. All right, so what will happen if my group 3 does it? We have the Queen of Swords reversed, 10 of Stones, oh, that's a 10 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Wands. Leaving things behind, I'm hearing. You would be leaving something behind. Okay. Lots of movements, but also like a lot of loss and sadness. Okay, I'm going to clarify a few things here. Okay, Queen of Swords reversed could be about losing control or like surrendering, letting go. 10 of Pentacles is also about that, but it could also be about being unrealistic or having, like, being too materialistic. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify those 2 to see. 8 of Swords and the Poet, which is the King of Swords here. So you have the Queen, the King, and the 8 of Swords. I think you would something keeping you trapped. Wait a second. Did a little mess here. And we have Temperance here in the middle. Don't be too impulsive about that thing. Okay? Because it feels like it could be... it's not saying that it's not a good idea. It's more like it's not prepared. Or it's, there might be a miscommunication if it's about someone, or a misunderstanding. It's about something. There's something there that's like, it's not quite right. So don't do it too quickly. 5 of Wands reversed here, and Justice. And here we have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, what will happen if we have the Lovers here at the bottom and 7 of Cups. Okay, so it's like if you do that, it's gonna disturb things that are not ready to be disturbed. It's like move the S around, you know? Don't want to be having a vulgar language here, but it's gonna kind of be moving stuff around that are not ready to be moved around. And it's like it might leave you more deprived and disappointed than you are now. It feels like it's unprepared. It's not saying yes or no clearly, but it feels like it's not quite right. Not quite the moment right now to do it. It's like you need to wait a little bit what happens. Before I ask if you're gonna like the outcome, I'm just gonna clarify this with another question. Just out of curiosity here. Let's just see. What could you do instead? Or how should you approach the situation instead? That's not 8, that's 2. 2 of Pentacles. It's like things are not balanced here. It's like it feels like it's overreacting. I'm not saying that you're overreacting, but it's like it's too dramatic. It's like wait and let the dust settle a little bit. You know, it's like too early. You have the 9 of Pentacles reversed, the Hierophant reversed, Hangman, 4 of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, and King of Swords reversed, and Temperance here at the bottom. Okay, if this involves someone, it's like it needs some kind of explanation or time. And you need more reflection on this. There's balance need to happen. You have it with the Lovers, Temperance, 2 of Pentacles. It's like things are, it's like they're blown out of proportion. It's making a big deal when, so acting on it, it's just too quick. Or is the bad timing here? It's not ready. Things are not lining up. There's something with codependency here with these two here, like wanting some control, or like wanting to fix insecurities or figure out doubts and wanting to just like get it done and over with and fix too much your way. I'm sorry to say it that way. Without thinking of other possibilities. So it feels just too impulsive. So I would think. Now, let's say that you don't wait and you just do it at the moment right now, because there's like a lot, you're losing a lot if you're doing it. If you lose that, if all this happens, and if you do what you have in mind right now, will you like the outcome? Even though it's going to stir some stuff. 8 of Wands. Interesting. You have that here as well. They're both upright. 7 of Wands. Will you like the outcome? 3 of Cups. The World, Ace of Pentacles. I think you will. I think, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I think you will be fine with the outcome at the end. Even though it feels like it's going to be like you're shaking the cage quite a bit. It is aligned with your... It's going to make you feel, help you move on. It's going to help you feel more grounded. There's a reconciliation, or there's celebration here in the middle. So it's like you're overcoming something big, and it brings some closures, it brings some movement and a lot of stability. So it's like all those cards are positive for the outcome, how you like it. And Six of Swords here, like it's moving towards calmer water. It's like getting out of drama. So overall, it's like this might be difficult to do. Leaving behind a lot of stuff. And I think it might hurt and be difficult to adapt. But yes, you're gonna like the outcome. So I'd say go and go ahead, do it, jump in. Let's get you a few advice here. Advice for group 3. If you're interested, or if you want to know more about your specific situation, you can check out my website or just contact me. Everything is in the description box. Got readings like 5 minutes all the way to 60 minutes. So there's enough options for everybody in all budgets. Okay, what is our advice for group 3? And last one. Advice for group 3. I forgive myself for past mistakes and failure. We are not flawless, and we never will be. A mistake does not make you a bad person. It makes you human. So you forgive yourself here. I saw this one here. I'm stronger than I may realize. The contribution which I make to achieve my goal will be unique and meaningful. So these two are saying go as well, just like the outcome here. And you have, in the game of life, it's more fun when you're all on the same team. And I'm in control of the team rooster. Activate today's intentions, acceptance. So accept, or be at peace with what it is that's going on here. Maybe it's about forgiving somebody. Maybe it's about respecting yourself and moving on. Maybe it's about leaving a job you've been working at forever, and now it's time for you to move towards something else. You know, it could be about selling your home that you've been living in for a long time. It's going to be tough and shaky, move a lot of emotions, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the best decision for you. Whatever it is you have in mind, this is a yes. Overall, a yes, but a shaky process. Emotionally, I think it's going to be shaky. So, but you're strong enough, right? Because it says right here, and you know it. There you go. Group 3, this is your reading. Thank you so much for being with me. And take care, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Good day.